Motion man.
Look what they this is
pass on first down. Willis stayed there initially. Now to escape. Deliver.
Oh my.
Another open man. It's Watson in stride.
That shit was nasty. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cook Drake, man, and I'm back with another YouTube video, bruh. And today, my nigga, we got how to make 67 M's in 7 days, my nigga. Who is making 60? See, hold on, my nigga. For you to make 67 M's in 7 days, my nigga, you gotta be one of those ones, my nigga. I ain't even catch you, my nigga. I gotta give you your props, bro. Cause you know how much money, my nigga, you're set for life, my nigga. As long as you don't pull no OBJ, you should be straight. But yeah, my nigga, if you're new here, bro, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Follow me on my socials on the screen next to me and link in the description as well. I'll be live on TikTok every day, down there. Also on YouTube, so make sure y'all boys tap into them. We're on the road to 1,000. We halfway from 900 subs, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all boys hit that sub button. Let's get into this bit.
So there was around a 7-day stretch last season.
Oh, I remember this game. I actually reacted to this game.
6 total quarters of football. Took over for an injury in game 1. Unfortunately subbed out because of injury in game 2.
Damn.
But within that 6-quarter stretch, you and I saw overall numbers from the guy that just don't even seem feasible.
Ooh.
Some might say it's
damn,
skill.
look at them stats. I don't know if I can see it, but 27 for 32, 409 passing yards, 19 rush, 104 yards in total. My nigga, 4 total touchdowns and 0 interceptions and 139 pass range. That's crazy.
Others might say he stumbled into this kind of production. But the overlying question, is money like this worth it?
Yes.
Malik Willis has shown us that he has the ability to go win football games.
Pushing 35
He
passes
does.
a year.
I'm not gonna lie. Look. If you can put somebody in and they outperform, put this nigga around a great offense, you should be great.
What exactly is there to take from such a small sample size like
I
this?
got the dreads done.
Is it
oh, my nigga. You
actually-
probably know a nigga got 67 M's, my nigga.
What exactly
Yeah, got the chain, got down. What's that? The 2-strand twist. Instantly got that sound up on this went crazy.
is there to take from such a small sample size like this? Is it actually too little to tell?
No.
Or does this contract have the potential to be a bargain?
3rd and 2. Bears rush 4.
Okay.
Willis floats one deep. He's got Dobbs.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Green
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Bay.
Gardner Johnson.
Again, Malik Willis, terrific fundamentals.
He ain't look like he was catching no
Leader
at all.
underneath them, totally balanced, and an absolutely perfect throw when his team needed it.
That was a dive.
Like Tom just told you, everything about this touchdown pass was high level. Canning the initial call based on the look of the
They
coverage,
playing, man.
the poise under pressure in the pocket, even just hitting his receiver perfectly in stride in the middle of a 20+ mile per hour windstorm.
That's
But let me
crazy.
give
Wait.
you
I
another-
was playing at 20. Hold on. He was doing this shit in 20 miles per hour winds, my nigga. That's it. I don't think y'all understand how hard that is, my nigga. For a quarterback, a backup quarterback to come in here, to come into a game and do that. That's insane.
Example of why a play like that is worth dissecting.
That's crazy.
And keep in mind, this is the first play of the game in his one and only start of the entire season against Baltimore.
What happened?
And this right here is a tell that could dictate where the football's going. Just before the snap, the Ravens are now likely showing a one-high coverage concept. And the call for Willis offensively, you've got 6 offensive linemen down in the front, and it's paired with
See,
a
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
3-route
not too good at the NFL play calling shit.
concept and a
learning.
screen outlet over the strong side of the formation. Everything you're looking at here, that's a lot for one safety to have to worry about.
It is.
And not only did Malik know this, he played directly into where he knew Malachi Starks was going to favor. Pull the back line of the coverage with your vision, then just use your arm talent to expose the leverage. 7 for 8, 2 touchdowns, and a perfect passer rating.
That's crazy.
The guy quite literally could not have been better extending the ball
that
down
was
the
nasty.
field over his 2-game sample size. You want to know where a good chunk of that $67 million came from? Well, I'd say both the coverage
I'm not gonna lie. He
recognition
cooking. Look at the stats.
and the vertical
7 for 8, 230.
presence did their fair share of the negotiating.
Ooh.
Now, we all know what sits at the forefront of Malik Willis' strengths as a quarterback.
What is that?
The option-heavy, RPO style of play that obviously can get extremely punishing to opponents who don't prioritize stopping it.
Fake.
One guy bites on a fake in the wrong direction, and he can make you pay with his legs more than the majority of dual threats that you'll see across the entire
he
league.
scored.
And just that aspect of his game in itself could make for an entire video. Not even just him on his feet, but the ability to effectively sell the run.
Ooh. I'm not gonna
Take
lie,
this
my
crucial
nigga.
third-
Green Bay, what took y'all niggas so long to start this nigga, my nigga? It's like this nigga know every play, every defense read, like he know it all, my nigga. Like I'm pretty sure Jordan Love was probably in that bit fine for his starting spot. I ain't gonna count to you.
Short for an example. No less in a high-stakes division matchup coming in off the bench. Chicago's got what looks like a 3x3 fire zone for the coverage. And Jaquan Brisker, based on the movement, seems to have the flat responsibility here. Look at the coverage one more time overall, and then pay attention to the effect and even execution off of that said run fake. Brisker bites immediately downhill, and Malik proceeds to flip his hips on the reverse rollout and connect him with the
Got his ass. Okay.
Now, I do get it that a play like that might seem so simple that it's almost pointless to even dive
That
into.
shit not simple. See, I ain't gonna lie, I can't be no NFL quarterback because this shit right here just, you know what I'm saying?
But it's important to
But I'm
cover
still
the
trying to
fact
figure out
that
how
it's
he made
always
67
been
M's in
top
7 days.
Those quick read 3 to 4 yard plays that keep drives alive, and even to a bigger point, keep the playbook unpredictable.
Oh, yeah.
The name of the game these days is seeing how much a play caller can
I ain't
drastically
gonna lie,
impact
Malik
both
Willis
the
low-key got
quarterback's
some drip
output
ass
and
QB too. I
performance.
ain't gonna count.
Ultimately speaking, it was why Green Bay felt like they could pull the trigger on this kind of a trade in the first place. But that's also not the headline from this 35 rep sample size.
And I ain't gonna lie, like I say in my other videos, if you got a QB that can run, you got you one of the ones.
Catches for 32 yards. The rookie Matthew Golden, the motion man. It's a play action pass on first down. Willis stayed in there initially. Now
Oh
he's gonna
my
look to
God.
escape.
And look, he got
Delivers
footwork too.
another open man. It's Watson in
Ooh,
stride.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta play that bad. Look at this. Look how this is set up, my nigga. Look at this shit.
Matthew Golden, the motion man.
Look
It's a
what
play
they-
action
this is a
pass
backup
on first
quarterback.
down. Willis stayed in there initially. Now he's gonna look to escape. Delivers
Oh my.
another open man. It's Watson in stride.
That shit was nasty. I'm not gonna lie. That had to be the $67 million play. That had to be.
Malachi Starks
No way it
finally
wasn't.
catches up after
No way.
a 32-yard pickup.
The key takeaways, they were every other tool in his repertoire. Not even exaggerating, this was some of the most effective pocket awareness you're
It
ever going to
was.
see.
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily looking to overuse his legs as a clear-cut plan B in his back pocket,
That was a good play.
but only doing so when it's absolutely required. Watch him work to navigate this design specifically from under
Wait,
center.
what college did he go to? If y'all know, put it in the comments, bro.
You've got a pair of verticals that's tied together with a cross, and it looks like it's up
Cover
against
three?
some form of a cover 3 rotation from Chicago. Now, from a bird's eye view especially, it's easy to say or assume that he maybe could have tried the one-on-one deep ball if he was feeling greedy. You could even tease leading Jaden Reed down the boundary into open space. But the pocket had
He had a
already
lot of
collapsed
options. Oh, never mind.
Watch
He
the
is getting
ability
stuck.
to
I ain't
sense
gonna
that
cap.
pressure through the progression of the play call. His eyes are fully turned to the rush on the play action fake. Gets to his drop and just proceeds to climb up in the pocket for the reach
Okay.
downfield. Again, not bailing until it's a necessity. For a good amount of quarterbacks, that's a quick wrist throw
It is.
or a 5-yard sack rather
It
than a
is.
9-yard pickup. I mean, the guy was already a top free agent target before the stretch we're covering today.
Oh, that's crazy.
If you watched him play at all prior, you already knew that.
And Green Bay got.
But do you want to know what's kind of ironic about these two games that we're diving into?
Look
it's
at
that
them
one way or another.
stats, bro. Like that's not normal.
They actually told
He was
two
ready.
completely different stories. But before we get into that, we got to go and give a shout out to today's sponsor and
See,
Underdog.
my nigga, if I'm not getting sponsored Underdog or any of y'all not getting no free promo. Simple. No free promo for me, my nigga. Back to the video.
You pretty much saw two sides of Malik Willis. And even more specifically, how an offense can thrive when you give them the keys to the car. And it's also worth noting, Miami just dealt Jalen Waddle over to Denver
Y'all know we just got Jalen Waddle, my nigga. Yes, it's over with. You niggas fucked up, man.
while I'm making this video. The wide receiver
did.
room he's dealing with down there
His
is
reforms
going
are
to be
low-key.
quite the contrast from what he had in Green Bay.
Trash.
I mean, fingers crossed for his sake, they do something in the draft at least to give him a handout wide. But even with all of that considered, that still doesn't mean the blueprint's not there for how to go about your scheme with him. And honestly, the first game was more so a take what the defense will give you kind of efficiency. We know that Chicago came into this game prepared for Jordan Love.
Yeah, but they
And
weren't
because of
prepared for
that,
him.
you could tell early on, the coverage plan heavily leaned into a top-down style of an approach. Basically daring them into the run game and working to eliminate the deep ball in the process.
Yo, got to.
But I think Malik already proved that if
He
you give him
one of
an
the ones.
inch in this style of play, he'll take a mile.
Yeah, Malik Willis is probably a little more like Caleb Williams than Jordan Love. Very twitchy, he's got a good arm, is athletic, can get out of the pocket and hurt you with his legs. But he'll be a big part of this run game as well.
Again, it's quick reads and miscues that dictate the story here. The guy's got absolutely no issue becoming a clock eater if you can't figure out the read option. And if a defense cannot effectively do that up front, as the game goes on, you start to slowly recognize how it might be bleeding into your secondary.
Yeah.
You've got a case in point just 1 quarter later with how that effect goes hand in hand with the play calling. It's an extremely run-likely down in the 1st and 10 here. Not only does the offense have a 2 running back set and an inline tight end with no split receivers on the down low side of the field, but as the football snapped, you've even got a guard that's working to pull to the weaker side of the formation. Now do me a favor real quick when we zoom out to the bigger picture and just put yourself in the shoes of a weak side safety for a second. You see all of this going on simultaneously.
Yeah, it's too much going on.
It's got to be mentally tough to stop yourself.
It is. I ain't gonna lie. Like, nigga, me personally, oh yeah, he fucked up.
Rewind back about 1 to 2 seconds to see the initial pre-snap look. And the coverage call was actually a Tampa 2 drop with a walk-down safety near the front, again, just to have that advantage in the run fit.
He fucked up.
The fake within the design did
when it came to film room, I know for a fact it was on his end.
Everything it was supposed to. And even though Malik actually missed the gimme that it created on this rep,
that's crazy.
The point that we're trying to make still stands here.
Yeah,
Christian Watson wide open for a touchdown. Musgrave coming from the right, Watson coming to the left. No one on the backside of that defense. They all got kind of intrigued by that ball fake, but good throw by Willis. They're going to need to see more of that.
As soon as you saw this defense shift into a run-stopping priority, Malik just forced their hand back into that initial conservative approach. Look at this play just 2 minutes later in the very same offensive drive. It's a 1st and 10 yet again, but this time, the Bears now have a quarter-style coverage. Essentially 4 deep and 3 underneath like you see on the screen. But pay attention to that weak side safety again. Because not only now is he clearly further back off the line, but his tag specifically on this call is to be a poacher. We briefly mentioned this prior on the channel. Basically, he serves to cut off any crossing routes from the 3 receiver side of the set. AKA, they're back to being conservative. And I mean, rightfully so, with Malik continuing to show them he's not afraid to extend the ball down the field.
Yeah, you gotta show them.
Also feel like it's worth noting, new Dolphins OC Bobby Slowick comes from the Shanahan tree. Very similar to the style of play you saw Matt LaFleur work to build around Willis last season.
Oh, okay. So
take a closer look.
Basically, Malik basically set up to be good, basically. Shit.
At the route combination within the play call here.
He's great.
That while it's all developing, watch Willis's IQ while he's actively going through both the reads and the progression. Looks first to the 2 verticals, which you can see are a little too crowded for comfort to make an early throw, then quickly flips over to Watson on the crosser. Now, wisely, he did pick up on that poach safety and not make this errant throw, but Chicago laying back their coverage capped this play completely.
And the wheel wide open.
All that we just mentioned, and he still ends up climbing the collapsed pocket and works to where he knows the void will be based on that route combo.
Yeah, LaFleur has this Dennis Allen defense just guessing out there. Willis,
I ain't gonna lie, he got a lot of
using the effectiveness of his...
I know he a backup. I know he's still getting comfortable. But if he drop your nuts, Malik Willis, this season 20. Drop your nuts, gang. You gonna be straight.
Legs in the open field. It's got this Bears defense on skates right now.
Game 1 of the sample size showed you can't take everything away if that deep ball stays in the arsenal.
And at all.
There were some pretty complex designs and rotations being thrown around in this matchup.
Underneath drop.
And even with his back being turned on a good amount of these looks being play action fakes as well. It's one thing to talk about consistently making the right read in these critical spots. But it's another conversation to execute in the manner that he did. What about game 2 though? Why exactly was it so different from the first one?
Cause you playing the Ravens, money.
Here comes the rush. Willis out of the pocket. Fires on the run.
He was playing that 2-time MVP on the offensive side of the ball. Let's not forget that.
Caught. Jaden Reed. 27 yards through the air for the first down.
3rd down and long. You don't expect to give that up if you're the Ravens, but they lost contain on the pass rush and allowed the quarterback to extend the play.
You know some of those numbers we showed earlier of Malik Willis's extremely impressive deep ball accuracy? Well, 85% of those throws came in this game.
Damn,
and believe me when I tell you as well that it was anything but a coincidence. One way or another, throughout the course of this game, Baltimore was practically daring the guy to beat them solely on the basis of his...
Y'all can't do that. Did y'all not peep what type of game this nigga had last game? Did y'all not see that, money? And y'all is daring a nigga. Oh, man, that's why y'all probably... Did they lose or did they win?
Talent. The Ravens finished the 2025 season as borderline one of the best run-defending teams in all of football.
Okay.
And when you watch this game back,
oh my God,
you very quickly realize that the philosophy here was no different.
The pass is terrible. I don't know if I can see it or not, but 21st, my nigga, that's crazy.
More or less to keep it simple.
But didn't Lamar have hella receivers dropping the ball, though? Yeah, I remember. Chat, let me know in the comments.
They completely sold out in the trenches and sacrificed outside leverage to wipe out the read options effectiveness.
Okay.
But one thing you definitely don't need me to tell you is that if you keep stacking the box, there's only so long that most teams can get away with it. Now, let's also make it clear, if we didn't already, deep ball success and connections like this are a two-way street between a quarterback and a receiver corps.
Yeah.
First thing Malik probably sees here is the one high safety and the free space he's being given on that open side of the field.
Okay.
The slot receiver on this rep's kind of on a low bender just over the football, and the split out wides on a slant and go route down the sideline.
Okay.
Now, first thing Willis does is read the safety right off the drop, but watch what he proceeds to do shortly after to manipulate it. He eyes up the wide corner, who's risking to sit on the route rather than drop deep to assure keeping everything in front of him.
What are you doing?
Then once again, he whips his head back over the ball to hold the safety in place. That subtle little trick.
My nigga, is one safety back there, gang. Oh, don't, hold on.
All the space he needed.
Bro. Is one safety, gang. Why are you pressing? You have one safety. Stop. That don't, bro.
It's going to be a little slant.
I know for a fact he got cooked in the
and
film.
it freezes Wiggins and gets separation. Nice read by Willis. And the ball gets there before the safety can come over and help.
Just for some context as well, most of you know that Green Bay lost both of these games.
Damn, for real?
But this guy's also the only reason they weren't classified assault cases. Almost 300 yards through the air in 3.5 quarters, and even not to mention 75% of his team's total rushing yards.
Damn.
Now, I'm not trying to imply to you that he put up this performance on, say, the best defense in football, but the film at least tells you these numbers shouldn't be looked at as fraudulent. One counterpoint I could see you making to the success is the fact that he's not going to have skill sets like these out wide in Miami.
Yeah, you not.
Take a guy like Christian Watson, for example.
Everybody gone. Jalen Waddle and Tyree. Your best two weapons is out of Miami. It's going to be a tough game, but I feel like he's going to make it work.
Who with his height and speed can constantly bait a secondary into panic sinks, but then be able to frequently break it off low for those easy access timing routes he fell back on. Again, it's hard to make any assumptions of how it's going to look in terms of the roster that he's currently set to join.
Yeah, that is, though. Like he said, ain't he playing with the same play call and play style you just playing? I don't see no.
The sample size was small, but within that sample size, he showed you everything.
Play call should be good.
It also did so in damn near every other appearance over the course of the last 2
Tennessee, I would never
seasons. Was it an overpay? I don't think so. But that's also where I want to hear what you guys have to say about it.
It's not an overpay.
So
Chad, what y'all think, bro? That's not an overpay. 100% deserved. He got that shit out the mud like a real nigga should, bro. Come on, am I lying? He was sitting on a, bro. Imagine being in his footsteps, gang. This shit roll to glory. Your superstar mode, your franchise, my nigga. You sitting on the bench, ready to get on the field, call down, put you in. Then you finally get on the field, man. Just go crazy, gang. You gonna be like, hell yeah, I deserve this shit. Me, I'm him. This is my career. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me know what you think in the comments.
Deserve.
I appreciate y'all more than anything, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Yo. Man. How y'all feel, my nigga? Like I just said, he deserved that 67 mil, my nigga. I don't know too much about Malik Willis and his career and stuff like that, but based off these games in a pro league that niggas actually work their ass off to get to, I'm talking about trainers, the medical bills and all that extra shit. All that shit is in here, man. And he did that. But yeah, if I enjoyed this video, bro, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. On the road to a band, bro. A band. Yes, a band. We got like 5 likes in the video. And y'all catch up boys in the next one. Peace.
You done got me all.